They are not connected too much to people. They connected to their place, and they love this place. Situation at the moment, our area is going to be regenerated now very shortly, and because I'm private renter, and the landlord offer, which was published in November 2022, wasn't offer anything to private renters. So council said that they are not obligated to rehome private renters. So all of us, we need to move out or officially be evicted and to find our new homes ourselves, which is, I believe, in my situation, absolutely not fair. I'm treated like not a member of the community, which I am. I live in this house, I'm settled in here, my child just grown up in here, and I feel I'm part of the community. To find a new house now at the moment in the same area, that it will be incredibly difficult because of the prices. So prices now raised up to heaven, because this is area is regenerating, and everything is very, very expensive at the moment. I want this regeneration gonna happen, so I really, really want it. I'm just against to lose my home.
I was homeless, and then I was given my property by the council. It's a temporary property, and then my landlord was Maze, and they were the worst. There were no repairs, you didn't get no rent statement, they put you in rent arrears. The house was just horrible. One of the time I was flooded out, you know, there were all the waste from outside come through my kitchen sink, and I was calling, no one had that. My baby was only young at the time. Water, everybody, feces, tissue, everything was coming through my kitchen. Eventually, you know, we get the council hearing our voice, and, you know, by roof falling down on someone's head and everything. So that's when the council stepped in. We're still fighting because I've been living where I live 10 years now. And it's still temporary, you know, council temporary, so I can't build a home. My regeneration is what, 15 years time. Now 15 years time, you know, am I going to be there for 15 years? Am I going to get a letter that your temporary accommodation have come to an end, you have to move somewhere else, you know? So I have to uproot my kids again, different school. And my son suffer from autistic ADHD. So moving up and down is not really ideal for him, because it's hard to give him changes. But they don't understand and they don't listen, you know. So if you said we're going to give us a permit, why can't we turn my house into permanent now? It can break you. It breaks me, you know. It breaks me that I wanted to commit suicide, you know, because I didn't like the living that me and my kids live in, you know. It was just horrible. After living in the situation I was living into, fighting back and front with them, I received a knock on my door, and it was somebody working, say they're working for this place called Peach, and asked me about my situation. She invited me to a meeting. I turned up, and then I realized there's a lot of worse stuff than me. I was living in paradise. I think it was worse, but I was living in paradise when I hear and see so much of my neighbors and everything going through it. So
Peach, organizing campaigns and dealing with the issues which local residents have. So that's happened to Mears tenants, that's happened to refurbishments, which is refurbishment program is start to work well now. Organized and grouped power that is more effective than rather than I just would fight on my own.
For me, joining Peach, Peach teach me how to negotiate. They teach me how to know my rights and that we know that one person can't make a move. It takes, a community, and all of us are suffering, and we have rights to live like human beings. So, that's when I get involved in demonstration, went to the mayor's office, we do everything, and it finally paid off. Me, I never have a community like this before. I never even know there was a thing named community until I moved in Custom House and joined Peach. Before, with my situation, I now suffer depression. I have really bad depression, so I'm on antidepressant. I really like my community, and they're my backbone, and I need my community. So without it, I don't know where I would be.